Okay, welcome back to another episode of Active Every Day. So, coming to you today from a bit of a different gym than you normally see me in. I travel for work a little bit and also work in one state and own a home in another state, so I travel back and forth a little bit to my recently purchased home, and so you'll see me sometimes in different gyms, and I think that's actually really helpful and an important part of the Active Everyday channel, because it really drives home the point that there is always a resource for you when it comes to finding ways to stay active every day, whether it's a hotel gym when you're traveling or whether it's just using your home space the way you have it set up, no equipment or some equipment. And so here we are, we're traveling. I'm at a hotel gym, kind of getting used to the space, but I'm not going to use any of the equipment today because I want to make sure that we're still putting together workouts that you can understand how to use on your own. And so in our last video, we talked about some multi-directional exercises, and we primarily focused on the lower body. And so today I'd like to bring in some upper body strength patterns. And one of the harder upper body workouts we did earlier on was doing a lot of just overhead reaching and shoulder presses with no weight. So we'll do some of that again today. We'll do a few other exercises that can be good for shoulder health. And then I'm going to teach you a couple of things that feel a little bit like push-ups. We're getting into planking positions now, putting some weight on our hands and showing you variations of those. So let's just do an easy warm-up. Let's move our spine top down first. So we'll do these neck circles. All right. Let's do 5 each way, just to get some things moving here, start loosening up, but also kind of get our mind wrapped around. We're about to do our little workout. We're going to spend 5 to 15 minutes taking care of ourselves right now. So we'll do the neck rolls. You can do more if you'd like. You can always do more of something if it feels good. Okay, and then we're going to move. Look, I'm really trying to move. Here's my belly button. I'm trying to move above my belly button, not down here in my waist. So I hands across the shoulders, and I start with that little side bend, and I roll to the front, I roll to the side, and I roll to the back. You'll notice that my hips kind of stay in place. I'll show you here a bad rep. We don't want the butt moving around, so keep it all locked in here, and just a little tilt, lean, will work. Excellent. That's about 4. Here's 5. And then I'm going to change direction. Same thing. Let's get 5. There's 1, 2. Trunk circles. 3. Here's 4. Good. And here's 5. And then let's move down to the pelvis. Yeah, so sort of 2 movements here. We do a little rotation exercise. So keep my feet flat and keep my hands on my chest again. Now we're just trying to move this part of the body. So see if you can pick that up. Hip turn left, hip turn right, hip turn left, hip turn right. I'll do 5 each direction until I get 10. Okay, if your feet are staying generally flat and shoulders are generally straight ahead, you're doing a fine job of this. Okay, the knees will move a little bit. You can see my shirt twist. Okay. And then we'll do another pattern. These are tilts front and back. I'm going to show you a side view. Okay, I'm going to use my hands on my hips for this one. You're going to see my fingertips tilt downward and my butt stick out. And my fingertips lift, my butt tucks under. So 10 of those. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, excellent. Just some light movement to get our body moving through our spine. Okay, we're focusing on our core muscles and our shoulders, so some upper body exercises. We'll do some shoulder circles. We're going to do 30 reps. We're going to do 10 small circles to start. And then a little bigger, so a medium-sized circle, 10. Right now my palms are facing down. We haven't put any additional details into our hands, just palms facing down. And 10 really big ones. Really explore how big you can move your shoulders. Sometimes I'll tilt my head or turn my head a little bit when I do these, just to see if I get any different stretching in my neck. Sometimes I'm a little tighter in my neck. We reverse the pattern, same thing, 10 small. And then we move to 10 medium. And about this point, my shoulders start to burn quite a bit. It's just a lot of reps in a row. Try to deal with that burn and big circles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. My shoulder's still warmed up. Okay, so I'm gonna use a bench. You could use the back of your couch, a countertop, a table, a chair, whatever you've got that's pretty sturdy. Okay. I'm gonna be able to lean against the object and not slide. So, a hand plank. Okay, we'll do this off of a bench today. We'll make it really easy and introductory. You can always make it harder and go right to the floor if you like, but we'll start on the bench today. Keep it casual and teach you some things about the position. So, a hand plank, let me just show you the shape. Hands are about shoulder width apart. I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna try to make my body into a relatively straight line. And I'm just gonna hold that position. A couple things I'm really focusing on. I'm squeezing all the muscles in my body. So I've got my legs flexed. I'm squeezing my butt. I'm sucking my belly button in a little bit. I'm getting used to feeling my belly muscles. And I'm trying to keep my elbows straight. Okay, now if you have joint pain in your elbows or your shoulders, you may need to make some modifications. Maybe soften your elbows a little bit to avoid the joint pain. We just have to figure out how to make these things work well for us. So a hand plank and rest. And we're going to be starting hand planks anywhere between 10 and 30 seconds in length. And if you're capable of more than 30 seconds, go for it. But let's build at least a base for 30. So if you can't get 30 seconds to begin with, you know that's our baseline goal to work up to. Let's try a second set. So I just put my hands on the bench. On the top of the bench or on the front of the bench, doesn't matter all that much to me. I don't think it changes much for you. Just get your hands where you feel comfortable. Again, this could be something higher up like a countertop to make it easier, or a lower object to make it a bit harder. So I walk back, I'm on my toes, I'm not on a flat foot. I'm thinking about my legs now, tense up my butt, take my arms, stiffen the arms, drawing in a little on my belly button. It helps me feel my belly muscles. If I just think about sucking in my belly, kind of like a skinny waistline. It's not the only way we can talk about our belly muscles, but it's a good start. I'm not using the timer, I'm just going by feel. We're looking for about 30 seconds if you can do it. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Yeah, I should let you know, I don't have a stopwatch. I'm not wearing a wristwatch. So, for this workout, if you just hang with me, fantastic. If it's not exactly 30 seconds, don't hold me to it. Our goal is 30 seconds. Okay, let's try a third set. Same setup. I'm not gonna change anything. Again, new exercise for the Active Everyday channel. Let's just get used to doing it over and over again, see how it feels. See if things feel different when we get tired. Sometimes things change and they're not easy to, exercises aren't always easy to do exactly the same each time. And sometimes when they're new and we're learning them, we don't do them the same each time, because every time we practice it, we sort of understand our body more and we can do the exercise differently, maybe more effective. On the toes, arms straight, belly in, legs tight. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, let's go for 15 more. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Fantastic. Let's go back to the shoulders. We're talking about using the shoulder press from one of the previous workouts. Let's do a few sets of those next. And so you just bring your hands on up, basically in front of the shoulders, or slightly wider in this area, and then reach as high as you possibly can. Again, trying to get the elbows as straight as you can. It doesn't matter too much either if the hands come in or if they kind of just go straight up for now. We're just moving overhead. So let's start with 20 reps. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to 20, okay? And if you can't, that's fine too. Just stop when you need to. We have 10 to go. If you wanted to make this exercise more challenging, if you've been doing some of these on your own, you can hold something in your hands. We got 5 to go. 17, 18, 19, and 20. And rest for just a moment. Yeah, if you don't have gym equipment in your house, you can hold anything. You hold a book, a couple cans of soup, grab a backpack, hold anything. Doesn't matter if you're holding it with 2 hands or if you have something for each hand. Are they different? Sure. But that doesn't matter for now. We're just getting used to exercising every day, doing something. So upper body shoulder press, 20 reps again. 2, 3, 4, 5, going to 20. 8, 9, and 10. You see me kind of move around a little bit. It's okay to do that. You can stand with your feet nice and flat, or if it's a little helpful to distract you away from the discomfort in your shoulders, move around a little bit. And 20. Woo. All right. We've got one more round to go. As you see, I don't count out loud often. I'm sort of giving you different things to think about as you're going through the exercises. So I may have just done 21 or 19, I don't know. We're shooting for 20. All right, let's go for the last set. 20 reps. I'll count you out this time. All the way to the end now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Fantastic. Okay. We took care of a nice warm up. Okay. Neck, middle back, lower back, and pelvis. We introduced some planks. Really great way to advance your strength in your upper body, through your core, through your shoulders, through your chest, through your arms. Hand planks. And then we reviewed and revisited just that shoulder press pattern. And again, to make some of these harder, the plank, you can go to the floor. To make it easier, you could rise up to something taller, a countertop or something. And for the shoulder press, to make it easier, you could do fewer reps. To make it harder, you could do more reps, or hold something in your hands to add some resistance. Okay, y'all. Hope you find that helpful. Just because you're traveling, or you're a little busy doesn't mean we can't find 5 to 15 minutes or so for ourselves. All right. Thanks for joining in. Stay active every day. I'll see you soon.